Hey guys, it's alrighty then. Sorry about the light. It's super bright out here. I couldn't wait. It's 11:30 at night. I just got back. No, I didn't just get back, but I was at Costco, and the Traeger guys were there at Costco again, offering their superb deals on their Traeger smoke grills, outdoor grills. These things are incredible. I've got a friend who's a chef that uses them, and if you ask anybody, they're great. I got the 885. This is the 885 model. And I'm in the process of putting it together. I couldn't wait. I was so excited. I've got my son Kai with me over here. Say hello. This one went about, how much did I pay for it?
$1,000.
$9.99. It was $9.99 at Costco. And they give you a couple extras when you buy them at Costco. But otherwise, you can, it'd probably run you maybe $1,200, something like that. But I was so excited, I couldn't wait to put it together, and that's why we're doing it at night outside or in my patio. But do not be afraid of putting this thing together. It's super easy so far. By the way, it was well packaged. It came in a nice box. All the parts are wrapped in cardboard, very well taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. Even if you have it shipped to you, it should last. I believe it's pretty hefty packaging, so you should be okay. You don't have to worry about it. So right now what I'm doing is I'm putting the legs on it. It doesn't come with the legs. The 885 doesn't come with the legs. So I'm putting that together. And it's relatively easy to put together. There are 4 bolts to each leg. All the tools come with it. This is the tool kit and the screws. So it comes with the, you can see right here, a little wrench and some bolts, nuts, or a couple nuts, some bolts, 2 wrenches. Okay, come to 2 wrenches. And right now I'm just putting it together. Super easy to put together. So far, that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna see if I can do it with relative ease in really quick time. So I'm almost done with the first leg. And it uses, all the bolts are the same, the lock washers are the same. There are 2 different size washers, a medium and a large. I'm putting the small washers or the medium washers on the legs. Okay, so I'm almost done with this. And they say this is a 2-man job, but I'm doing it by myself. Well, I got my son here, Kai, with me, so come over here if you want, so they can see. You don't want them to see your pretty smile and your beautiful eyes. No?
I just want to do that.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the box that it comes with is super, super neat. Let me see if I can adjust some of the light. Yeah. The box that it comes with, when you take it out of the box, the inside of the box is actually painted with a little door and a window in a house, like if you were in a cabin. And so you can use your box for your kids so they can have some fun with it. It's actually pretty cool. Right, son?
Sure.
So as soon as we're done here, we're gonna put her together and have some fun with her. Yeah, these little wrenches are a piece of craps. So what I would do is I would probably put it all together, stand it up, and then go underneath with a good ratchet and tighten everything down. But that's one side. Now I'm gonna do this side. So hopefully you can see this side right here. They can't see? It's too dark? That's okay. It's super easy, man. These things are super easy. These little tabs right here, they fit right inside, so they practically hold themselves in already.
Whoa.
That's it, really. At this point, I could stand it up if I wanted to. So again, I take a bolt, a lock washer, and you know what? I have to apologize for the lighting, but I was just too excited to do this during the day, so. Okay, Kai, right now is not the time to talk to me about your leg, okay?
Your leg still hurting? You want to take some
Good, honey. I'm making a YouTube video on how to put it together. So far, it's super easy. The legs come together very easily. And I'm telling people not to be afraid that if they buy one, it's super easy. They don't need to pay 60 bucks to have somebody to put it together for them. You know, it's just 4 bolts so far. 8. So after I put it together, I'm gonna have to break it in, which consists of running some of the little pellets through it for about an hour, so that it burns off all the chemicals and, you know, all the oils that it came with. So they recommend that you do that for an hour. So as soon as I'm done with that, I'm gonna be running it through the break-in process. I see myself using this almost every day. This is a great grill. It has a drip tray inside that pretty much covers the entire bottom of the grill. It drains into a bucket outside the grill. So once you're done, you can take all that fat and get rid of it. And so there's very little cleaning to do. The most you have to clean is the actual grill top itself. And then you can always take the drip tray out and just kind of wash it outside with the hose. This is an 11mm wrench, so if you have an 11mm, go ahead and grab that at the beginning, and then it'll save you the trouble of having to do it again. I don't need that just yet, son. After this, we have to put the bottom for it, the bottom of it. Now, if you guys wanted to make an outdoor kitchen, you can just take the legs off and drop it right into the counter, and you would still get use of your drawer. Figure that out in a second. All right, don't open your warmer drawer just yet, like I did. That was a bad move. All right, so next we have to put the bottom piece in, which is this big hunk of thing right here. Now, how does that go? That goes to the front. Okay. That's it. That just fits right in there. I don't even think you put a screw in it or a bolt. Do you? No. Doesn't seem like it. Just fits right on top of it. Huh, okay. So now I gotta put the axle. So far we're going in about 10 minutes. Here's the handle for the top. That's the handle. Look at that nice stainless steel. And here's the wheel axle for the wheels. All the screws or all the bolts come for the wheel. One washer on the inside, one washer on the outside, and then the nut on the outside. So that goes on this side right here. So you put a washer, a washer, the wheel, you put another washer, you put a lock washer, and then you put the bolt on top of that. And this one is a 14 millimeter. Like I said, you really don't need any fancy stuff for this. No fancy stuff at all. So we put a washer, the wheel, the other washer, and the lock washer. And I believe that is all. Let me see, is that it? Okay, I'm gonna stand it up now. Alright guys, so that's all the boxes that came with it. Super high, heavy duty, great packaging. Wheels work nice. This is the hopper where you're gonna put all the pellets. So you just fill it up. Apparently this model has a backwards and forwards so you can change out the flavors. And they got that little thing that you can figure out there. 95 watts, only burns 95 watts. It's great. You can take this camping with you, no problem. So the only thing that I need to do now is put the handle on the outside and put the smoke plume. And your grease trap goes in here. It's right here. Let's take that out real quick. So that fits inside there like that. So all the grease is gonna go down this chute into here and come out this little port right there where you have a little bucket. I have to find my bucket. I don't know where it is. Oh, look, I think this is it right here. Here's my bucket, but we'll get to that in a second. That's why this thing wasn't closing earlier. See, making me look like a fool. All right. Oh yeah, look at that, that closed nice. This is how you adjust the vents for the warmer. And the warmer can get up to 400 degrees, so you can actually cook baked potatoes inside the warmer while you're using the grill. So it's wonderful, man. The warmer has a temperature gauge. The top one is going to be controlled by this temperature gauge over here, and it's all electronic. It has Wi-Fi, so you can control it with your phone. We're going to plug this in right on the bottom. All right, there you go. Let's plug that bad boy in. Whew. There's the on switch. That should cut on in just a second. Yes. Press and hold to dial shutdown grill. Press and hold to dial shutdown grill. Ooh, there it is. Check that out. She's on. Turn dial up to select temperature. Wow, that's cool. So anyway, this is really neat, man. I'm so excited. Let's finish putting this thing together. Let's put the handle on it. The handle comes with the screws already in it. The handle does have a bevel to it, so make sure you have the bevel going with the curvature of the grill. Otherwise, it's going to look awkward. It's going to be upside down. I had installed this little handle here earlier. That's like the first piece I installed. Now I'm just going to tighten it because I just hand tightened it before. There you go. Now, I do recommend once you're done putting it all together, again, go with an 11 and a 14 and just tighten it up by hand if you're going to use these. Just kind of get it standing, and then once you're done, you can kind of get it all put together. So now I'm going to put the smokestack, which is in this box. Now, it comes with a bucket, so here's my bucket for the grease. Yeah, there's the bucket. Now, it comes with these little bucket liners, but what you could do is, here's your bucket. To keep the bucket from getting really nasty, take a mason jar that fits right inside here, put it in, and have the grease go into the mason jar, and you can always just wash that glass out. That'll be a lot easier than try to wash all that goop out of here. But that just hangs right here. How simple is that? That's it. Super easy. Super easy. Woohoo! All right, and here is my chimney. If you're using this under a patio like I'm gonna use, you can always attach a dryer hose or some type of duct like that so that it doesn't fill the area with smoke, which is something that I tend to do. So this goes in it like this, and that goes on the top. It's got like a little filter. It's kind of neat. Well, this is not a filter, it's actually a gasket. So it goes between here, and this thing goes right in here. It just screws right in. You screw it in until it meets resistance, and that's it. That's all you do. Just like that. That's the flume. And I'm gonna put this in, and I think I have 2 bolts and nuts left. And you put 1 washer on the inside, 1 washer on the outside. And that's it as far as things that you need to screw into it. It comes with a recipe book and a temperature probe. And like I said, everything is controlled by the everything is controlled by your phone. You can control it with your phone. Let's see. Can you see that? Yeah, man, I'm really impressed at the way this thing is put together. So while this thing is doing its burn-in process, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the screws with an actual real wrench, a real socket, just so that these things come out real good. Now these wrenches will do the trick, but over time, if you're moving this around, the vibrations will tend to loosen the screws a little bit. So I do recommend that you tighten them after maybe a year or 6 months, or maybe even sooner. So you do want to do the burn-in process with all your grills and grates inside. So this goes inside here. That goes there. What does this say? Remove before use, okay? The whole thing. You got to remove the whole thing. That's your temperature sensor right there. That's the protector. Pretty neat. Everything is really well protected on this grill. Super stoked about it. All right, where does that go? I have no idea. Let's see. What do the instructions say? So I put the wheels, I put the smoker, I put that handle, I put this together. Oh, this goes on top of the smoker. On top of this, before this. You see those notches right there? That's where the heat is gonna come in. That's where the pellets are fed. And that just fits right in here. that's it. Check that out. Here are the grills. Let me open those up. They seem kind of heavy. One. With this thing, you don't need a lighter to start it. You don't need anything. It ignites. It does everything for you. You can cook pizzas with this, baked potatoes. So while you're if you're having a party, man, you could be making a pizza on the top. You could be making your potato skins down here. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna be using the crap out of this thing. Tomorrow, I'm gonna use it, cook my first meal on it. This must be for the warmer. Yep, that's it. Just goes right in there, just like that. Let's see, yep, 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom. The bucket goes over here. See, 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Instructions are very straightforward, nothing much to it. Plug it in. And that's all, folks. It's done. It took me about 20 minutes. Me by myself, one hand trying to film. So let's take a look at the new grill. Make sure you take this tape off. That's just to protect the edges. Oh, look at that, man. That is nice. I got my bucket ready, my little chimney. Everything is there, nice. Plugged in. Now I'm gonna put my pellets inside here. And it comes with one more box right here, or one more thing, which is this. This is your recipe book. It's got the temperature probe so you can put your stuff in there, and it's got a little decal so you can put it on your truck or wherever you want to put it. I got these little pellets for it. I cut a hole in the bag by mistake. This is hickory, one of their biggest sellers. Can you see that? I'm gonna put the pellets right in there. It's gonna fill that up right there. So the hopper will take an entire bag, okay? The entire bag will last, they said something like 15 hours or something like that of cooking, which is a long time, maybe more. But being that I live in Florida, I've always been, when I was contemplating getting this, I was thinking, well, what happens if the power goes out? This is electric. The cool thing about this is with an inverter, you can run this off of the battery of your car. It doesn't take a lot of power, only 95 watts. So you could run this with the battery of your car or a gel battery from a marina. You could do it from a battery powered generator. I'm about to go get a solar powered battery generator that does 2,000 watts so I could carry it with me. It brings 3 solar panels. I can talk to you about that one later once I get it. But I was really concerned about not being able to use this during a hurricane because, when there's no power, what are you gonna do? Well, no problem. I can just bring my battery down from my truck, plug it in, and it'll run off of that with an inverter. Again, it's only running 95 watts. I've got 2 750 inverters in my truck, one in the front and one in the back. So, and I got a 400 watt in my little Tacoma. So that's gonna help a lot. I apologize for the lighting. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this bad boy in, but here's the hopper. You just close that, takes care of everything. Oh, by the way, these wood pellets there are no chemicals added. This is just water with wood, and they compress it with the hickory and they put it through like one of those sausage maker things, and it kind of comes out like that. So there's no additives, no preservatives. You're getting really good stuff, good quality. There's the DR, more videos to come on that bad boy. So check it out, man. I can't wait to use it. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. See you later.